I just got back from a huge trade show. Here's what I filmed. Small robots, big robots, absolute units of robots, welding, cutting, bending, picking, and blackjack. FABTECH 2024 Orlando concluded in October. And for someone sitting outside of the industry, outside of metal forming, fabrication, and welding, my God. Many of us do not spend enough time appreciating the scale of the built world around us. And you need to see some of these machines, and even have a chance, if you ever do, to see factories, to see warehouses, to truly see how it's all coming together. The complexities of centuries worth of progress. And we just certainly don't appreciate the convenience. That's all understandable, because it's hard to imagine what we cannot see. And let's face it, there's roads that have been built. There's the highway system, the railways. For many of us, we were already here for cross-Atlantic flights. The story of Dubai is a story of 30, 40, 50 years. FABTECH hosts some of the largest OEM manufacturers in robotics and industrial machinery, many integrators, and a handful of startups. JR Automation from the larger Hitachi Group company with perfect booth marketing execution with their robot blackjack. For perspective, when I worked for a data center team, we had multi-million-dollar Hitachi NAS storage systems. FANUC, a Japanese company whose America division just unveiled a $110 million, 650,000 square foot plant in Michigan. FANUC is amongst the major leaders in the robotic space. They have the type of robots you must keep contained, and somewhere a subtle bump stops them dead in their tracks. AGT Robotics from Canada, they really specialize in structural steel and heavy fabrication. These are massive systems carrying massive steel beams that can be built for really long tracks. I'm talking 10 plus tons and 90 plus feet. Ferrino, a cobot with some great shipping and logistics as an example right here. Lincoln Electric out of Ohio with some of their automated track-based pipe welders. These can be really wide in diameter and makes it a really efficient process for even long pipes. Some cutting examples from Lind. Many of these companies are Japanese, and with Amada, you can really see the class and business culture. Everyone on their team was wearing navy suits and red ties. I loved it. A beautiful business meeting booth, a full-on barista whose equipment spared no cost, and there's just something about this red. It is incredible. Mitsubishi Electric was another huge presenter. Here's some awesome cutting from them. They also had two really nice and comprehensive automation setups. Mitsubishi Electric was founded in 1921. They're certainly a legendary Japanese conglomerate that has their name in many product categories. Air conditioning systems, rice cookers, industrial robots, a nuclear fusion reactor, and Doppler radar systems, to name a few. Seriously, only a few. Welding gigantic things, Pemamek is out of Finland. Right here we have their Pema Skytrack complete robotic welding solution that has a 21 square meter footprint and can be packed and moved on a standard forklift. Enjoy the factory floor robot movers. Really mixed messages from the signs here. Bystronic, a Swiss company dating back to 1912. Universal Robots with their cobots or collaborative robots in full display. Universal Robots is out of Denmark and is the leader in cobots. Think of these as the things you and I can stand next to safely. Yaskawa, another Japanese legend turning 110 years old next year, selling servos, AC motors, industrial controllers, and some awesome robots. They had some really capable setups like the automotive one we saw a moment ago, and various robotic welding examples. In the more startup category, Gray Matter Robotics, who raised $45 million in 2024 for their Series B, a company just a few years old. Path Robotics, who just had a $100 million fundraise announced right before the event for their Series D. Path is really emphasizing AI for their robotic welding system, scanning, analyzing sensor data, and making decisions on the fly. Standard Bots also celebrated a $63 million fundraise, including Amazon Industrial Innovation Fund and Samsung Next Investing. Standard Bots is preparing their entry into robotic welding and offers a 6-axis robot based on simplicity, vision, and portability. That about wraps it up for FABTECH. Just so you know, as a regular attendee, it was completely free. I had limited time, I could only make one day, otherwise we'd have much more content and actually some interviews. But I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'm gonna be working on probably more ideas completely related to this, so check it out and thanks for watching.